Cash.
There are some people who head our way that just brighten the morning, and Cindy Deering has certainly become one of those for us here on 3+U. She has Cindy's Choice here in town. Good to see you this morning.
Oh, always good to see you, Julie.
So I'm going to kind of giggle with you for a minute because a lot of what you do, in fact, all of what you do at Cindy's Choice, even though you don't want it to be about you, it's about the businesses you service and help, it was your idea. So there's a
it's my choice.
Yes. So there's an emotional connection very much for you with your job and your profession. So today you said, I have these ideas to talk about, and then I woke up this morning and I thought, I don't want to talk about that. You really want to talk about the heart of what you do, because as you fairly said, it can be a tough concept for some people to wrap their head around.
Yes, it really is. And it is. I want to say thank you for starting to get it. And thank you, Julie, because you got it from the get-go.
I tried, but it was hard. It's a different concept.
It's very different. It's very unique. And we've been kind of peeling the onion layer by layer, but it's authentic. It's like, I really have a heart to serve, and I have a heart to support small businesses while we serve the community. And being a serial entrepreneur, I understand that ceiling that so many businesses hit. Most businesses, over 80% of businesses, do not make it over 5 years. Now we have COVID. And my heart just swells because this is self-sufficiency for a lot of people. This is not just for that business owner. This is their family, and this is their employees and their families. There's this domino effect when small businesses do not succeed.
Okay, why do they not succeed, Cindy? Because people just don't know that they're out there? Or do they not succeed because maybe is that part of it, that you have to be on the tips of people's tongues in order to get the business?
That is a lot of it, but what we focus on is the relational aspect. Businesses are operational. They have to be. And a lot of entrepreneurs kind of get criticized for that kind of persona. But if they don't stay focused operationally, they're not going to be able to keep the doors open and make payroll and so forth.
Okay.
So incorporating that relational side, it doesn't mean they don't care and they wouldn't like to be more involved in the community, and they wouldn't like to find ways to serve the community. They don't have the time or even the personality. You can have a good heart but not have the personality.
Right.
You know, everybody has their own skills, their own gifts.
Okay, so
We handle that relational side for them. Think of a corporation, Julie. They have their marketing department, their PR department. Those people get to 100% focus on that area.
Right.
And they have their sales department. They have their production department. A small business can't afford all these departments.
Right.
So there's no hyper focus, and that's what Cindy's Choice does. We hyper focus on the relational at a time when we need it most, because I am not anti-internet. Love the internet. What an amazing tool, especially during COVID. But even before COVID, Julie, we're losing that personal connection.
Right. And also, I think you can get so caught up, all of us can, even if you're not a business owner, in just the day-to-day to-do list that we have, that you don't have a lot of time for self-inspection, if you will, and you might not know what it is that appeals to you or you'd like to get interested in, but you're good at pulling it out of people. So if they call you and say, look, can you just come talk to me? You kind of know how to find out, hey, you like animals? I'll make an easy one. Why don't I connect you with such and such? And then you can take the ball and roll with it.
We customize. It really is about going down. We cultivate a relationship because at Cindy's Choice, we're very selective and protective about what we're doing. Integrity-centric businesses that really care about the community. So we have to get to know you. And people are thrown off because we go sit across the table and they're in that mode where they're geared to have something sold to them, and like, no, that's not where I'm not a salesperson, by any means whatsoever. But we sit down and really get to know you and what your needs are and see if it's a fit. If you fit with us, then we want to amplify what you're doing. But we're, feet on the ground, hands-on, out there serving the community. I'm looking forward this week. We're going to get out. We have to be real careful right now. We're going to get out. We can't have events. We're going to go directly to some of the folks in the homeless camps. We've been collecting supplies. Thank you so much to everyone that donates things for us to go and give directly to a growing population right now. Our homeless population is growing during these times.
Right. So you have you kind of brought a little list, and at the very top of your list, you have the Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Yes,
What are you doing with
thank you
them?
to the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Thank you, Bob Martino, because they are supporting our platform. You know, they've made a considerable investment in our area. It's more than just the beautiful new stadium that they've opened up, but they've got condos going in and businesses there at Exit 1. But they appreciate what Cindy's Choice is about: community and, you know, serving the community, supporting small businesses. So they're now as sponsor with Cindy's Choice.
So when people come in and talk to you, Cindy, do they come to you or do you go to them?
Whatever fits. It's more me going to them.
Okay, and right now with Zoom, I'm guessing you're utilizing that a lot because many businesses aren't really welcoming outside people coming in.
Yes, we are happy to Zoom, are happy to wear our mask, and we always have our hand sanitizer as well.
So I know that this was probably a bit of a challenge for you when COVID happened because you do so much want to be a part of the community.
Yes.
Besides helping with the homeless, are there any other ways that people can
Yes,
serve right now?
we've had a campaign. You can go directly to the website and you can find the Cindy's Choice Charitable Charter. We're collecting for the oh my gosh, Grace Academy Baptist.
Yes.
We're in close contact with them, and their greatest need is for the scholarship fund. And we did our t-shirt campaign. We're going to have another pickup event soon for the t-shirts, and that goes toward that particular helping with the tornado victims.
Okay, so here's where you can find more about her. Simply go to her website at cindyschoice.com. She will talk to you, find out who you are, what your interests are, and then find a way to connect you in with others who share those same feelings. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you always, Julie.
Back in a minute.
Nearly all the injury cases we handle, the at-fault person is